application. You are now here on a Wednesday with Easy, the tech preacher. Truth to be told.
It's Wednesday, hey, tell me, are you ready? It's Wednesday, hey, tell me, are you ready? It's Wednesday, tell me, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's easy, yep, tech preacher, yes indeed it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher, yes indeed it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher, yes indeed it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher, all the real wired ones, where you at? 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 All the real wired ones, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. I put the wrong thing up there. Welcome to another episode of Wired Wednesday. It's your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. I got a special one for you tonight. We gonna get it in tonight. Yes, I got a special guest, a returning guest, one of my favorite people on the planet. We got Catwoman in the building, baby.
Hey,
that's right. Welcome to another episode, y'all. What's up? Hope y'all ready. You know, I tell you one thing. I always get geared up for Wednesday, but we always get geared up special when we got a device drop. And y'all know how we do it here. That when a device drop, we talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, baby. We talk about it right here.
Yes, we do.
We got Tech Valley in the building. The lovely Tech Valley is in the building, y'all.
Where's the applause? Eric, you got the applause button?
Oh, shit. Yeah, we got. Oh, that's the wrong one. I guess I need to label all this stuff. I don't know, where is it? Oh, no, that ain't it.
This
right.
It could be a long night.
Right. Yeah, killing me, buddy.
All right.
Yes, Big Al.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Chilling Hawks.
I love doing live streams and everything. But we got a new release here today. We're going to talk about it. We got to discuss the good, the bad, the ugly. If it ain't Apple, if it ain't Samsung, it's trash. That's the theme of tonight. If it ain't Apple, if it ain't Samsung, it's trash. Why is that? Why is that, though? Why are we constantly trashing devices? You say we, you know. I'm saying as a community, as a tech community, as a whole, right? As a whole, right? I OnePlus come out with their device, and I mean, we all knew everything about the device before it came out, right? We knew that it wasn't coming with an alert slider. We knew this already.
We knew that, and we learned a lot of cool stuff today, though. But go ahead.
But we knew it didn't have an alert slider. So when the phone, when the videos dropped, what happened? Right. Don't have an alert slider. OnePlus is going backwards. What's going on with OnePlus? OnePlus is this. OnePlus is that. This is an average phone. This is no big deal here, right?
Right.
What happened?
I think what happened is normally what you see on tech videos is what happened.
What happened is
they have to pick a winner, right? There's never you say you can't really dig deep into it. You just have to figure out a way to say at the end of the day, purchase Apple and Samsung.
Yep.
I mean, look, I think, don't get me wrong, man. I mean, I think OnePlus has took, kind of went back a little bit. I understand that. I do believe looking at going from the OnePlus 7 Pro, which is one of my favorite phones, by the way. Look, the OnePlus 8 and the OnePlus 8T was fairly decent. The OnePlus 9 was pretty good. I don't have no problem with it. Look, the OnePlus 9 was $1,200 and everybody was pissed off and crying, boo-hooing and everything else. We got the OnePlus 10 come out at $899. Everybody's calling it trash. Right? And then we got the OnePlus 10T come out and at $649 and everybody call it baba bullshit.
Ultra trash.
So what happened? The price go down, people get pissed. But if the phone was $1,200-$1,300, I mean people were like, oh my god.
No, I don't think that. No, I don't think if it's
They'll be
OnePlus,
pissed.
they'd be mad if it's OnePlus.
Yeah, they'll be heated.
Yep. Like to give you an example, I have mentioned it on stream, and I have people that are going to be sending me the 7 Pro because I'm like, I still don't know, other than it had a pop up, why the 7 Pro was regarded as highly as it was compared to the newer phones, because the rear cameras are way better on the newer ones, right? So hopefully I'll get it. I'll be able to test it just to see. Go ahead. Go. It's good.
I'll be quiet.
But
I was just gonna say that they've reached. They were the 7 Pro was one of the first phones I picked up and went, wow.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, this is nice. Oh, this is cool. I went, wow, yo, this is great. And then you use it, and it had that same fluid OnePlus experience, and it was just a clean face.
It just
and it's just
it was clean. Yeah, it was clean, right? And most
Mm-hmm.
phones don't have that because they went for IP68, because marketing sold that you literally can't use a phone anymore unless it has IP68. So they're not going to do that with a moving part until they do under display.
right.
So then I pull back and I go, well, let's skip that, because if we dig deep into what this OnePlus 10T is, it doesn't have a pop-up camera. What it has is curb stomping speed. Like the 7 Pro will never be able to approach what they're doing as far as speed.
Right.
And another thing that they launched and they snuck out on people is the same technology they have the X5 Pro. So if you watch a couple of videos, like Kevin Tech Visions touched on it, I think TK demonstrated it in his house, how he gets double the 5G speed down out of any phone in the house. It's the X5 Pro and the OnePlus 10 Pro with that new technology, whether it's Wi-Fi or 5G. Mm-hmm. So they started to add all these things, right? And I think what people tend to focus on is, oh, it doesn't have the alert slider anymore. Guys, the thing is, we have to do more. We have to, instead of reading people that really are getting paid for no reason to write articles, we have to understand Oppo and OnePlus merged the R&D. Realme is killing the Samsung A line now. That's their test bed. Mm-hmm. And it's much easier to go take those phones and go, all right, how can we make a 10T out of it? That one doesn't have an alert slider. Let's go ahead and go. We'll say some marketing thing, because the YouTubers will get on there and be like, oh, I have no idea. They'll do it this year, and then pretty soon they'll forget about it and they'll find something else next year to crap on OnePlus, right?
Yep. So for everybody that didn't watch the keynote address, if everybody was, kind of been at work and just getting off, watching Wired Wednesday, we got you covered. So let's go on and take a look at the device. And we're going to play this clip here and let y'all guys see the OnePlus 10T. So here it is.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb.
Yes. Yeah. So that was a short clip of the OnePlus 10T.
Had a lot of good information. 120 hertz. Yes.
OnePlus. It has an 8+ Gen 1 processor. 16 gigs of RAM in this thing.
Now you have to act now, like Michael Purple said, if you want the 16 gigs of RAM.
Right.
for $649.
Right. And not only that, but you get a 6.7 inch 120 hertz display, 1080p. Obviously, 1080p. And the cut corners a little bit somewhere. I mean,
It's really focused
bucks,
on
right?
performance and gaming. That's what it's really,
The ultra cooling, the 2.0 that's in this device will keep the device cool with sustained performance. It will perform very well when it comes down to gaming. And it would keep the device cool. Now, everybody been talking about Baba bullshit with overheating and everything, right? Everything overheat, everything is hot. Well, this phone's supposed to stay cool, baby.
cool.
Yeah.
It's supposed to stay cool.
Supposed to. Now, there's a cooling chamber in here or whatever?
Yeah, I think they doing a lot of thermals in this to keep it cool. So this phone's
It's that
supposed to stay cool.
3D cooling.
I get overheated.
3D cooling. But as with all technology, if you're in 120-degree heat outside in direct sunlight, I don't care what kind of cooling it is. I don't care what it is. It's still going to get hot.
Yeah, just
Eric.
take your mirrorless camera out there and see what happens.
Eric,
Yeah.
Eric, I could do 104 degrees in the dark, sir.
It's
Wow.
hot as hell out
Yeah.
there, sir. I know it's hot out there.
But you can't beat the sun. If you go against the sun, you're going to lose.
You're going to lose. So for everybody that's going to take devices and put it on their dashboard in their
Yeah,
vehicles,
and like guys,
we'll overheat.
it
gonna
heats on the dashboard. I don't know why people do that.
People
Like,
do this, man.
and you know how many
trying to
times,
invoke
like
the
chat,
Note
you know
7.
how many times I'll get someone, hey, it overheat. They'll hit me up in my DMs. Like, I'm
Yeah,
like,
they
I was in the
overheat.
car and I go, was it on the dashboard? Yeah. How did you know?
Yeah, they,
I'm like,
they,
dude,
they
man.
do it Uber in their cars, right? And they in direct sunlight, and the phone is giving them an overheating warning.
If
and they
it's
sitting around
140
like,
degrees outside and you put it on your dash with it hitting the window, it's going to be hotter. The phone is not going to feel 140. It's going to feel at least 10 degrees hotter to it. It's like, come on, people. We got it.
Imagine it 117 now.
Yeah, it's like, come on, people. We
I tell ya.
gotta pay attention to what's going on.
I've seen people complain that they put their devices on the dashboard and it's overheated, and they claim that, oh well, my car was cold. I don't understand why my phone overheated. Well, you
That's
know,
third grade
Well,
science.
guess what? Sit your butt in the
Exactly.
window on the dashboard and see if you cold.
Yeah,
if
man.
your car is
I'll
cold.
tell you what you do. Take your hand and put it on top of the
Yeah,
dashboard.
just say that.
Just let it stay there for about 30
the whole time.
minutes. Even though your car is cold, but
cold.
put your hand up there on that dashboard for about 30 minutes. I promise you gonna have burns on it. You have burns on it. Put it out there. I dare you. Do it, and send me a picture of it so I can laugh at your ass.
I'm excited to see what type of pictures people are going to take with the macro lens.
Oh, 2
Well,
megapixel. Yeah, it's a 2 megapixel.
Isn't the phone is missing what?
The alert
Hasselblad?
slider.
Yeah, it doesn't have
Isn't it
Hasselblad
missing
branding.
the Hasselblad?
Well,
Yeah.
the $100 million is up. It's done. They can't.
Yeah, he
they
said
got
it's
the-
done.
Oh no, I think they're still. It's,
Oh, they can.
So
They're
no.
still. They're still
No,
apart.
so
Okay.
the way OnePlus and Oppo are doing it is Oppo will come out with a flagship at the very beginning. They'll get their flagship and it will have Hasselblad branding, right? And then OnePlus will come a little bit later, and so it'll be at the beginning of the year. Now, OnePlus isn't saying this. I know this is what's up. OnePlus, Oppo is going to release something in R&D, and then Realme is going to come out with a banger early in the year. And then all of a sudden, OnePlus will have a device. And they're going to go pick and choose what the technology is to put in the next device. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And they'll kill it, but what's going to happen? They're going to have to fight through all the reviewers that say, trash. You know, I picked this up, the OnePlus, they lost their way, trash.
It's an uphill
I mean,
battle.
I assume that when I heard about the OnePlus 10T, you know, because we heard that they wasn't gonna drop a phone this year. We thought they were scrapped, but obviously the rumor mill had picked up and said that it was back on. So the first thing I thought about, okay, this phone, the T, you know, it's gonna be about $1,000, right? That's what I thought. I'm saying 8 Gen 1 Plus, 16 gigs around 12. At least I thought 12 gigs around. Immediately I thought about $1,000. I said OnePlus about to creep up to $1,000, but when they announced $649,
Man.
I mean everything goes out the window.
And
at
the
that
trade-ins are pretty decent right now, too.
Yeah, they are.
point. I'm like,
You said Gen 1 or Gen 2?
Water.
no, this is
This
plus.
is
This
the 8
plus.
Plus Gen 1, so it's Gen
8
2.
plus Gen 1,
basically.
yeah.
They're just going to call it next year, they'll call it the Gen
You
1.
go
I
Gen
meant,
two.
I
second.
meant 8 Plus.
Yeah,
8
it's basically
Plus
the same Gen 1, but it's made by TSMC, so it's running cooler.
So this, I mean, look, I mean, what the fuck do people want here, right? $600 phone for Christ's sake that give you flagship specs. What? I don't.
I'm gonna tell you, like,
I don't.
Android 13.
They want a Samsung logo on it. Is what they want.
Apple, right?
So the smoothest OS to me is Android 13 and OnePlus running their version of ColorOS. It's just smooth as butter right now. And then to give it to this type of performance that they're bringing with the OnePlus 10T, man.
Yeah. So I want to give a huge shout out to Gigi. I see her in the comments. Gigi's gone. She's not here today. But we got Catwoman. Meow. Tech Val is in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to Gigi. She in the building. I see her.
Yeah,
I see her in the
Gigi is
comments.
the page.
Yes. So, I mean, Samsung coming up with a event next week, and all you gonna see differences. Oh my God, it's gonna be like night and day. Watch, this is gonna be so fun. This is gonna be so fucking funny. It's gonna be unreal come next week. Next week, the jaws gonna be out, the tongues gonna be out.
Two words, Eric. Gargle, gargle.
That's what I'm about to say. The tongue's gonna be out. The white stuff gonna be foaming from the mouth. It's gonna be.
He said the tongue out.
Present thy mouth.
Rabbit people.
Gently grab it and say hum.
Jesus.
It don't matter. Just don't bite it. Hey.
So all right. So look. So check this out. Right. I want to ask this question. Right.
Good with you,
We were supposed to have a keynote address Tuesday,
Yeah.
but they got canceled.
Yeah.
Why? What happened to Motorola? Why they cancel the event? They don't want to drop a phone? What, they scared?
I think
Instead
they're
of saying
postponing it.
hello Moto, they said goodbye Moto.
I think
mean,
they're
right.
I think they're gonna. I think they're
Why?
gonna wait.
Why? I'm up Tuesday morning, right? And I'm waiting. I'm searching YouTube. I'm searching Motorola. I'm looking for I'm looking for the
Let's be real.
Motorola.
It's tough right now on these companies, right? Because like I said, you have Asus that's not competing with anyone, even though they have been releasing drop after drop that have been solid. They have won camera blind tests and all that stuff, but no one is really paying attention to them now, so they're not a threat. So what happens? They're missing the same features that the OnePlus 10T is missing. They're more expensive, right? Don't have the performance that it has. Same main camera system. All the big guys are saying how good the Asus Zenfone is, and the 10T OnePlus has lost their way, coming in with 16 gigs of RAM, cheaper, 8 Plus Gen 1, speed dimming, added all this stuff for cooling and performance, Wi-Fi and 5G connectivity, and it's a bad look for them.
So okay, let's put this in perspective. Let's go MSRP. Galaxy S22 Ultra. Do they even have a 16 gig version? Probably they don't have a 16 gig.
No.
Just say,
No, just 12. Yeah.
hypothetically, they put 16 gigs, 256, 16 gigs of RAM in the Galaxy S22 Ultra at MSRP. How much you think that phone go cost? 1,700, 1,600?
I was gonna say 1,800.
OnePlus
it'll be
coming out with
expensive.
$649, and you could get it now with 16 gigs of RAM if you pre-order, right? But so 6,
The
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Ramifications.
We talk about $800 cheaper than the Samsung.
Yamifications?
$800 cheaper than the Samsung.
And you get updates
The Ultra.
very
You talking about the
frequently.
Ultra?
We talk about the Ultra.
Yeah.
So what
why
about
would you talk about
what about the S22?
who wants the S22?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, what I'm
you know,
saying is, how much is the S22?
No one wants it.
it's
LaShawn.
like
$7.
$999. Right, I think
But
it's
the S22 Plus is like $999. The
$999.
S22,
Okay.
no one
with
wants
8
that
gigs of
phone.
RAM, 8 gigs of
Oh,
RAM.
yeah. I ain't telling
128 gigs,
that.
128 gigs of storage, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs
I
of
was
storage. for
asking
$899.
because of
No,
the
no, no.
price of OnePlus. What is the price of that one? That's all.
Yeah, I
was
know what you're
But
asking
trying to think
logically,
about
but you have to
it.
throw
So-
logic out the window because
Yeah.
Samsung crippled that phone because they were trying to sell S22 Ultras.
They-
So
That's
the
reality.
so the OnePlus.
I have a
10T
question for you
Go
guys.
ahead.
Yeah.
So the OnePlus 10T, is it a flagship killer?
Absolutely.
So this is the first time
Yeah.
I can say that they're back to flagship killer status.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Because it's beating the competition when it comes down to specs. The price point is the key. Everybody always say it all depends on the price. It all depends on the price. Okay, OnePlus go give you the price. They go give it to you, right? You go get the 120 hertz. And everybody tell, well, the Pixel ain't got 120 hertz. The Pixel, okay, OnePlus go give it to you. Now they say, oh my God, they got rid of the alert slot.
Yeah, that's
Carnizel. That's false. That is a false statement, Carnizel.
Yep, he's got a phone that works on it right now.
I'm testing it right now.
What Carnizel said? What did he say? Carnizel says,
yeah, Michael, we
going
know
to
the
test
S22 was
Dish
$799.
Wireless, S22 is no, Dish
Yeah, and the
Wireless.
S22 Plus was $999. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Dish Wireless.
That's
So
a pretty
I
phone.
like this. To me, it's kind of setting up like
What's up?
they're gonna do
That's a
Vivo
pretty
X80 Pro,
It is. It's very gorgeous.
iQOO, like the iQOO 10 or that number series. So you have your camera one, and then you have your gaming one that also takes decent photos.
Right.
So
I mean, look, what's the difference between the Pro, the OnePlus 10 Pro, and the OnePlus 10T?
yeah, the difference is the camera stack is better on the so
Pro,
yeah,
right?
so the Sony IMX766 is a good sensor, and again, it's in a lot of phones. It's also in the Honor Magic 4 Pro. That's killing most. The only phone that it's really losing to are the Xiaomi 12s Ultra and the X80 Pro. Everything else is like it's murking. But you have a little bit better camera stack on the wide sensor and on the main sensor, and you have the Hasselblad colors. But it's the previous 8 Plus Gen 1. It is, even though it's like one of the smoothest experiences you can get on Android, it's not going to perform like this phone. This phone is going to be a much better performer.
So I think the OnePlus T, the OnePlus 10T, probably going to outperform pretty much everything on the market because
that we have access to. Yeah, that we have access to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the if you get Chinese OEMs like we do on the panel, it's got competition. But over here, it's going to curb some stuff.
Because I mean, when you pull out the Galaxy S22 Ultra, you go on Twitter, you kind of scroll up and down, you get that every now and then.
Now,
right?
real quick, so I'm just going to say this again because this comes up a lot. Twitter on Android 12 worked flawlessly up until 2 weeks before the Pixel launch. It is broken on Android 12. And everybody in the chat, I need y'all to respond on Twitter because invariably you'll have someone come on. This is I don't have it on the screen, but they'll go like this. I have no problem scrolling on Twitter. I don't know what Barry's talking about. And they'll be flicking it like that. Who's going to read? Do we really read that quick?
No,
it doesn't show itself there. If you use it normally,
Yeah.
it affects
You're fine.
every Android version.
Right. I mean, look, I look
Do
at
it,
this,
Big House.
and one of the things that we do here, we call out bullshit,
Big
but we
House.
call out what it is, right? And we always talk about price is everything. The Pixel 6a price is everything,
and that's a
right?
killer.
And
Like
it's a killer.
if you, I'm telling you guys, if you look at the benchmarks, and when I say benchmark, I'm talking about real performance that we would use our phones for. It's killing a lot of phones, and it's cheap.
So
you know?
why we go through this every year? Why we go through this every year when if it's not Samsung, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be like night and day come next week. When the Z Flip 4 come out and the Z Fold 4 come out and the Watch 5 come out and stuff next week.
I really hope for us as tech enthusiasts that it's all been a lie. It's all been a lie.
We got to see, man. I'm gonna tell you, you're going to see some drooling mouths, man, and it's gonna be, oh my! Anybody got that Thanos bending over?
No, that's Kimmy.
That's Kimmy. All right.
Kimmy, send it to the group.
Yeah, I mean, because this is what we go see next week. I mean, the thing about it is, next week we gonna look. Don't get me wrong. Samsung pull off, something that we don't know already about the device. We go praise it.
I
right?
really hope.
Remember
I
when
really
flagship phones were like $600?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? Now we got them too.
We
OnePlus
still-
just came out with one.
Yes, we got phones at
OnePlus just came
$600.
out with one.
So
Six-
as far as people
6A.
saying, OnePlus is going backwards, they're going backwards in a good way.
Yeah, I agree.
Pre 2017.
So somebody posted a comment. I just saw somebody post a comment. What is that? It's a plastic bag, Eric. It's plastic. But no, it's not plastic, right?
I would just like to state.
Plastic bags.
I would just like to state that how many phones had plastic backs and were considered flagships for how long?
Oh, exactly.
I mean, I don't think that
One of the greatest phones I ever owned that was a flagship for its time was the Nokia 920, the Lumia 920.
Oh.
That was one of the best feeling polycarbonate phones I've ever used in my life.
T-Hop. T-Hop was the one that made the comment. I wouldn't go put you on blast, bro. I wouldn't go put you on blast. But I mean, it's all good.
What
No,
up, T-Hop?
I don't think it got plastic though, man. It's not a plastic bag. It's glass, Gorilla Glass 5.
Yes,
right?
Gorilla Glass 5.
What? I thought
I'm pretty sure. I thought the OnePlus was Gorilla Glass
I
5.
thought it was something else. I don't know if it's Gorilla Glass.
Is it Victus?
Plastic. But let's 10 HUD on this one.
Downtown, I got that heat. Let's go.
Very much for the
Gorilla Glass front and Gorilla Glass 5.
Frame.
Yeah, but Gorilla
They got
Glass
plastic
5
frame.
front and back.
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
thought it had plastic on it, but it's plastic side.
160 watt charging on this thing, man.
Yeah, I think like we don't get the full right because of our what we can have as far as electricity, but
power limitations.
But I think TK Bay got it was 15 to 17 minutes full charge, 0 to 100.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick. So okay.
Whole squad on that real shit.
So
Whole squad on there.
what is the major complaint of the OnePlus 10T? The alert slider,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yep.
a major complaint.
That's so nitpicky.
Yeah, but the thing is, buy the 10 Pro or wait for the 11 Pro if you need it.
But I
'Cause it's
think
gonna have it.
I think OnePlus probably going away with the alert slider. I think this.
No,
that's-
it's no. No, it's on the Pro line and it's gonna be on Oppo's as well.
okay. Well, they distinguish the difference between
They're
the
giving a
Pro
differentiation.
and,
Yep.
Yeah, but that's a different flavor. If you want the Pro, if you want the alert slider, get the Pro.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
My God,
If you want the best camera, it's like I said, it's gonna be X80 Pro iQOO. It's like if you want a gaming phone that performs, it has good photos, all that stuff. Get the OnePlus 10T. If you want the high end, Hasselblad branding, all that stuff, get the 10 Pro.
All right, so let's check this out. We got some comments coming in. Some people questioning the 1080p screen,
Yep.
no 1440p. Yeah.
Get
1080p.
get the 10
Yeah.
Pro. If
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
problem for you.
I mean,
I would have to
$600,
get the
man.
10 Pro.
It's $600. It's six. Listen, man, $600, people. Listen. I don't understand. I mean, look, I do understand. Not 1440p. I understand that, but $600 though.
I don't.
I
I
need
don't
it.
get it.
Oh yeah.
No, you don't.
Well, Michael said, how can people give OnePlus a hard time when the S22 Plus is $1,000 for the S22 Plus?
Yeah, and it's 1080p
Because
right?
it's 1080p. They have to.
1080p.
It's a mandatory pass.
You know why?
It's a mandatory
because
pass.
it's Samsung.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Samsung
Samsung will put a
name on
1080p display on it. Apple put 720p displays on their devices, and they say, "Oh my God, it's the best pixel device."
Hey,
on the
hey,
It's
planet."
been redesigned from
it's-
the ground up.
The thing is, the way Apple treats their
back.
pixels is different. If you think about it, the way they treat their pixels and all that stuff, resolution is not resolution when it comes to Apple, right? So that's what's going on.
I mean, look, it's good for the goose. It's good for the goose. It got to be good for the gander. Listen, you got to know the difference between shit and sugar, right? It's a difference between shit and sugar.
Resolution is just a social construct to Apple.
Exactly.
Correct.
It's one of those things that if it ain't 1440p, but you got to remember most devices that comes out of the box, like Samsung, is set at 1080p, right? The bitch is set at 1080p. Most, maybe 99% of average consumers would never go into the display, never go into the resolution, and never would touch anything. It'd be set at 1080p. But since this OnePlus device doesn't have a 1440p display, everybody say, "Oh my God, they're getting the pitchforks and shovels." Why are they getting pitchforks and shovels?
I don't know if they do. Yeah, I don't think so, but I could be wrong, Juan.
I mean, I just see people get pitchforks and shovels for Google, right? Pitchforks and shovels for everybody else. But when Samsung next week drop 128 gig and 8 gigs of RAM device for $1,700, I dare motherfucker come up on this live stream and talk about, well, easy. It got a lot of features, you know. I mean,
they're gonna be like this. Well, easy. You got to pay to play.
You got to pay to play. If you want it, a 256 or 512, spend $2,000 for that bitch. Spend $2,000 for that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, why he said bitch aggressively? God.
Yeah. Last week it was all about Broomhilda. I remember I talked about Broomhilda week before last we were talking about Broomhilda.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we were.
But I mean, look, I look at it like this. I think that OnePlus made a case for themselves.
Oh, I definitely do that as well. And the thing is, unfortunately, the message might not have reached everybody. But I'm excited. Like I said, I'm really excited about this release, and to get this kind of performance for that price.
Hey, but guess what? We had people at the keynote address. They actually had a live keynote address today.
They did. They had a live. Kevin the Tech Ninja was there. TK Bay, Adam Tech Odyssey, Technoid. I'm trying to think of all the people I saw that I recognize were there.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And look, here we go.
Brings a brick in the brick.
With the brick was in the box. I don't know if y'all caught that.
The brick is in the box.
Damn brick was in the damn box.
The
Yes.
damn brick is
in the box.
I can't believe this. OnePlus is giving you the fucking brick in the box.
Oh, they have to. They have to. Where you gonna get Super VOOC anywhere else?
Right, that's true.
They can sell. They can say sold separately.
Yeah, they can say so separately. Samsung is going to have crazy discounts for the full 4. That Samsung got to do it, so they can, reign king supreme and say we sold, 50 million devices.
How crazy is this discount gonna be, though?
Well,
Really, though.
Hey, Albert, it might not be a Rinky X, but there'll probably be a D brand. But I feel you that Rinky X camo goes hard.
That Fusion, man,
it goes hard.
I mean, look,
they didn't make one for the 6 Pro.
I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I probably, I wasn't looking to buy this device at first. I mean, I didn't have it on my list. I'm like, OnePlus 10T.
Oh, I didn't have it on my list because but I was like, I didn't know that they were going this direction. I thought this was going to be. I thought it was going to be kind of like the OnePlus 9 year where they're like, okay, we're going to give you the same cameras. We're not going to optically stabilize. They're like, no, we have a clear thing. If you want the ultimate cameras, buy our Pro Series. If you want performance for your dollar, get the 10.
Yeah. I mean, look, I look at it like this. I watch the keynote address. I get excited over tech. But I was reading the comments as the keynote address was going on, and people were
slamming.
Slamming them.
They were slamming it. And I kind of like that OnePlus is kind of listening and they're kind of not, because if you go to like I said, if you go to their forums when they put up polls, because people say they've lost their way, the majority of people, when they say you lost their way, they're like, well, what do you want us to do for the OS? We want you to do basically a what Pixel is doing and just add a couple of OnePlus features. Just buy a Pixel then. What are you talking about? They're trying to be different. So,
I mean, they talk about the new operating system, and it's all about what is the ocean, right? No, it was all about the sky. Wait, but the theme about it today, I'm lost. So the theme about the new operating system was all about the ocean, I think it was all about the ocean. and it was all about the ocean, and they kept on referring that term. And look, man, when I looked at it, man, I mean, it looked clean. It, obviously, all keynote addresses, right? You know, they go hype their product. They gonna talk about this here, this, that, the other. You know, hey, shout out to the information man is in the building. What's up with you?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, if you look at how OnePlus have been kind of, you know, doing different things at the call pay, he left, he went to the, you know, doing his own thing. I mean,
he ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, he ain't doing fucking nothing, right? He ain't doing nothing because listen, we could talk about the nothing phone for a second, but you know, with the green screens that's coming out, and you know, some issues here there that everybody been kind of complaining about. You know, yeah, they got a green tint. I always say, wait for the second batch, people. Wait for the second batch. Why get the first batch? I never get the first batch. Don't get the first batch. You know, get the second batch. Green screens, yeah. Green screen of death. But I mean, I think that OnePlus they have to do this, right? They can't come out with $1,000 phone right now, right? I think they have to do this, and I think it was the right play. But at $650, you can't get all the bells and whistles. People, that's what I don't understand. I think, you know, we especially if you know, if it's sold in the United States with the carriers and everything, man. I mean, it's
it's over with. I
mean, you know, the salespeople won't sell it. You're like, you know, if you go to AT&T, Verizon or T-Mobile, whatever, those salespeople ain't gonna tell you, hey, we got the new OnePlus device. You want to see it? Oh hell no! They gonna say we got this new Galaxy S22 Ultra. We got the new iPhone 13 Pro Max. I could give it to you free. You know, so I mean, I don't know. I think that OnePlus did a good job. I think OnePlus did a good job releasing a device at a very affordable price. It all depends on who you talk to, right? $650 is still expensive to some people, but that's surely cheaper than $1,500, right? I mean, I tell people all the time, with the economy, with everything going on in the world, no fucking body want to spend $1,500 on a fucking phone. Think about that, right? A fucking phone we talking about.
I know.
A phone.
Yeah, and the thing is, like we just have to we have to listen to the message. Like I said, just remember the message. The message was the Pixel 6 had Pixel 6a, no wireless charging, and it's 60 hertz, and it was unforgivable at $449. Asus Zenfone comes out with no wireless charging for $799, and it's all good.
Yeah. Why is that? Why?
Then OnePlus comes out with the same main sensor, but an overall much better package, 16 gigs of RAM, way fast charging, doesn't have wireless charging. That's all you heard about. It's like, well, why weren't you saying about the Zenfone? It's not a problem on the more expensive phone that you're recommending to everybody? What's going on?
And when the iPhone 14 Pro Max come out, and Apple gonna be laughing all the way to the bank when they charge you, you know, $1,400 for this phone. People are like, oh my God, it's the best iPhone on the planet. Oh, I can't wait to buy it. You know, and I'm saying to myself, I mean, you know, what's the difference between the 14 and the 13? You know, Apple gonna fuck over people this year. They gonna lay up there and give you the same chips.
I want to see the same smoke about 60 hertz, and I want the demonstrations.
Apple,
I want everybody to demonstrate, you know, how their 60 hertz violates the law of physics, and is so much smoother than everybody else. I need that slow motion top down from people. You know what I'm saying? Because Lou Later already did it. He compared it to Android. He compared it to Android phones when he started really getting into the gaming phones. He compared it, and you could see how janky it was. I want to see how much better that 60 hertz is.
I want him to do it, damn it. I want him to do it. Listen, man, I look at this like this. Apple gonna do, and I'm gonna tell you, people gonna give Apple a pass. They're gonna give you the same chipset as 2021, well, 2022. I mean, 2021, they gonna give you the same chipset. And what people gonna say is, well, you know, iPhones is fast. Apple don't have to put new technology in their phones. They don't have to. People, you know, they say you ought to get over it because people go buy them regardless. It don't matter if Apple go use the same chipset as 2021, right? And everybody gonna say, "Oh my God, you know me, Apple's still fast." And Apple gonna say, "Wow, we pulled this shit on these motherfuckers. We gonna do it again next year." And you know what?
And don't
They
get me
might
wrong,
put-
I think 13 Pro Max is an unbelievable phone. I think the 14 Pro Max is going to be a great
yeah,
phone.
but fuck,
But it's just the
man.
bottom
You
line
can't
is
do
we
that,
have
dude.
we have
You got to
to
evolve,
call
right.
out, you know, and the thing about it,
Yeah.
we have to call people out, right?
I'm telling you, this is going to be interesting. I want everybody to make sure you pay attention for the next couple of months. Right? We got to pay attention for the next couple of months and see what's happening. And look, here on this YouTube channel, along with my proteges here, all these guys up here, we're going to call it how we see it. If it's bullshit, it's bullshit. If it's good, it's good. We're going to call it how it is. We go, and the reason why is because we supposed to be truthful to our people, truthful to our fans, viewers, right? And I think OnePlus did a good job today. I don't have no remorse over what they did today. I think the device is going to be great. Speed. I mean, I don't know. The cameras have came a long way. I mean, the OnePlus cameras going from the OnePlus 3, the OnePlus 4, the OnePlus 5. It was trash, right? But I mean, come on now. OnePlus 7, the OnePlus 8, 8T, OnePlus 9, OnePlus 10. The cameras have came a long way.
And I'll just remind people, if you understand that Oppo and OnePlus share R&D departments.
Yeah.
Right? And you know people with an Oppo Find X5 Pro that has the Sony IMX766 sensor on its main and its ultra wide. Those R&D people are the same people. They're not going, "Oh my God, this has OnePlus. I forgot the algorithm here. I have no idea how to make this camera good on this phone."
Yeah.
They're the same person.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times people will see the pictures that are being snapped and go, "It's OnePlus. Let me just write it off," instead of looking at the photos. It's like, come on, man. Phones take good photos right nowadays. And I think people need to kind of pull the wool off and go, let's appreciate all this stuff instead of just only focusing on one thing that's out there.
But you know what? Blind camera test is always good. That's
always good.
Yeah.
I love blind.
I talked to Ike about this today. If you go back, Ike and I wanted the S22 Ultra because we saw some early video of the cameras and we were like, it's got that shadow detail. So we hit each other in the DMs. I was like, I got to buy it, right?
Yeah.
Ice Universe a couple of weeks ago pissed everybody all the nights off.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Because what he did was he took, I think he took the S10 Plus, the Note 10 Plus, he took the Note 20 Ultra and S22, and he put out all these photos. And I don't even think he knew he was going to do it at the time. And everybody picked the S22 Ultra. As soon as it went blind, handily, it was either the S10 Plus or the Note 10 Plus 1.
Yeah.
And it didn't surprise me because, hey, I think the S22 Ultra is one of the best phones. Yeah. I personally like more shadow detail. I like more contrast. I know that might not be the best photo, but for me, it's the best. You know what I'm saying? But people were in their feelings like, oh my God, you Ice, what are you doing? You're trying to make us look bad. It's like, no, it's a blind test. You picked the phone that you didn't pick
thought
before.
it was yeah. Oh, look, I want to give a shout out to Sean in the building. What's up with you, Sean P in the building?
How are you? What's up, Tay?
We gotta give a music introduction, y'all.
Don't do that, man. Please don't.
Yeah.
Please don't do that. Don't do that.
Sean P in the building, y'all. Shout out to him, the man of the hour. Yeah.
What is wrong with you, man?
You like that? The man of the hour.
Hey, man, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run this back to my daughter and watch her cringe.
Yeah. You're like, what's going on?
I'm going to watch her cringe.
Yeah, and just cut it off right there after he said
right
that.
at that point. Cut it off.
Well, what happened after? I just spoke for the next hour straight.
I just said that and I'm out. You know what I mean? God,
man, OnePlus 10T, man. What's your thoughts about it?
I can't.
Here we
conscience,
go. Go ahead.
In good conscience, no, I'd have to do the Pro. Anytime I've bought the OnePlus from the first one, and I still have it somewhere floating around here. It don't work, but I still have it. And I've had them all. They're all they used to make, they used to be, they used to be what they said, but now they've decided to get in with the big boys and, price them like Samsungs and iPhones.
I don't know if you saw the prices though. So you want me to tell you to break the price down on the 10T?
Well, I know I read something where they dropped the price $100 on the 10 Pro.
So it is, but the 10T.
But the T is $649.
$649 for 16 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigs of storage.
8 Gen 1 Plus, the 8 Plus.
And let me tell you about the T, because a lot of people didn't know this. So the Wi-Fi, like to give you examples, Savage sometimes will be on the phone, and there's a couple of spots that I drop out on every phone. The only phone that didn't drop out the whole time I've had was the Moto E4 Plus. Cheap phone, right? The Moto had better antennas than any other phone I've had. TK Bay did a test, all right, because it has the same antenna array for Wi-Fi and 5G as the Oppo Find X5 Pro. If he gets 500 megabits per second down on his S22 Ultra, his Pixel, his OnePlus 10 Pro, he gets a gig down with the 10T. It is a speed freak. 650. I'm not trying to sell you on it. 650,
Barry,
16 gigs of
I'm
RAM,
done with you,
256 gigs.
Dude, stop. Here's the deal. I'm with you. You can't sell a phone to a junkie.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. Man, I'm telling you,
junkie.
I had no intentions on even looking at this. I was waiting for the 11 Pro, and then I was like, man, I do need a game. I do need a gaming phone, and I need to do better. I gotta stop trying to be like Juan and Easy. I gotta start to get rid of these phones. So I was like, maybe I trade something. They got some good trade-ins. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a way to kind of.
They never
do.
do.
They do.
OnePlus.
You can get let me show you actually
I'm not going to.
Let me just say they do. I won't go through what they have, but
I ain't
I'm just
getting
gonna
rid
say
of
this.
shit. I'm gonna have 300 phones. You know why? Cause see, let me tell you something. See this motherfucker in the comments. I'm gonna tell you this motherfucker, right? See, I'm gonna have about 400 phones because we got this motherfucker in the comments. His name is Weinberg. Why?
He just went in on me. Right? He just went in on me. He always does.
We got this motherfucker in the comments called Juan Carlos Bagnell, right?
Eric, just remember, the closer you get to 400, he'll be just that further ahead.
And see him.
Oh Lord,
is one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I can't catch him. Every time I click on Wine video, he got some new shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Man?
Always.
Slow down, bro. Slow down.
You've heard of Chasing the Dragon? The reference Chasing the Dragon?
Yeah.
His
last comment for me was, it's okay if I don't buy the Xiaomi if I'm going to go get the OnePlus. Juan, thanks. G, thanks, sir.
Why? I will shoot you a link, Juan, if you want to come and
I can shoot him a link. I don't know if he's, but I'll send him. I know he normally is with the family.
I know he, if you want to come on and do a rebuttal, because see, I could talk shit because he's not here. So as long as he's not here, I could talk shit and he could just be in the comments and I can ignore the comments, right? But I mean, if you want to come on and say, voice his opinion and voice his peace, he's more than welcome. But,
Thanks,
look,
Trent. That's exactly how it sounds the way you just typed it. Good job, Trent.
Oh, motherfucker.
Wait a minute, dinner. Oh yeah, yes. He said you gotta take a rain check. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's
and
fine.
I know that. I already know that. That was the setup. See, I could talk my shit because I know he ain't coming.
Well, you did that to me, and I jumped right on.
See, I could talk my shit. I know he ain't coming.
True, Michael. It's true, Michael.
Oh man. Shout out to Wine, man. Every time I click on this video, this motherfucker. I can't.
Oh my God.
But I give him so much support because he's out there grinding. He putting a lot of work
That's
in,
my
y'all.
guy.
He's putting a lot of work.
He's putting a lot of work in, man. Dog. Y'all talk that
and
shit
the thing
about
what I appreciate about guys like yourselves is
not me. I ain't shit.
No. You could easily be just like, hey, everybody, just buy Apple. at the end of the day, this was a fun experience, but just by
Yeah.
Apple and Samsung, we're going to keep it moving instead of what, you see demonstrated constantly is this is why you get this phone. This is why this may be the phone for you.
And look, I like the commentary that Weinberg now called because listen, man, he called it out for what it is. And he called out, listen, man, I like his comment. But if you really listen to what he said, man, look, his scripts are perfect. I wish I could write scripts like he write his scripts. My shit be all jacked up, right? But why be writing his scripts and he be kind of slick and talking about shit. And I see the message. And he's one of the things he do mention that he's like, come on, techies, help me here. And listen, man, I feel you, man. That's why I do my best to when I make my videos, man. I think about why because I look at how he trying to make sure that everybody get the message out, and I don't have the same
and that's one thing.
devices as he
Like I
does.
said, we have to be stewards of tech.
Yeah.
We if something is good, we have to talk about why it's good.
Yeah, we got to talk about it.
We have to talk about why it's good because people are not interested. Everybody's going to have their favorite phone.
Yep.
But if we talk about what's good with all of these phones, there might be a phone for that person or a use case for that person,
And,
So-
and the
And
crazy
everything,
thing about it
honestly.
is
and everything.
and everything, right? And we need a strong tech community. I mean, listen, man, everybody have their picks and chooses on what they like and don't like. Like me, I get people hate me because I like the LG V60. And the first thing people hit me up say, well, easy. You got the Z Fold 4, Z Fold 3, you got the Galaxy S22 Ultra, you got all these phones, and you pick a phone like an LG V60 from 2 years ago. I'm like, yeah, but why? It's because
like
it
it.
does everything that I need it to do. Right? It's like that high school sweetheart that you had, right? The chick that you always loved in school, right? The chick that you always wanted. That motherfucker was so fine. She was so pretty and smart, but you never could get her. But when you do get her, you never give her up, right? That's the
know, she
LG
crazy,
V60,
She crazy.
I get it. Once I got it.
like I said, I don't get me
tried to
wrong.
stab
Don't get me wrong. But I'm a real talk, and I think Juan shares
Thank
a
you
lot
for
of
the
your thoughts,
draws,
right?
and I'm
I think Juan shares a lot of your thoughts when it comes to LG
GTD.
V60. But I'm gonna tell you, as much as we can talk about the LG V60, there's actually Michael Corcoran and I have talked about LG V60. Another guy in the chat, we've talked about it. I don't think there's been one time where Juan has hit me up like, man, you know what? I'm gonna put this Vivo X80 Pro and I'm gonna put this Xiaomi down because I want to go grab the LG V60 to take some photos.
Yeah.
And that's not to put down the LG.
Right,
but
right,
there's
right.
so much cool tech that, like, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if the LG V60 is the Beyonce of our generation. Like you like to say Beyonce,
but
right?
I'll put the Galaxy S22 Ultra
Oh,
down.
sir.
I'll put the L.
Oh,
I'll
I
put the
understand.
Galaxy
I know, but
S20
that's the S20. Look, my S22 Ultra. Let me tell you, right here, it has no juice. It has no juice.
I'll put this phone
I
down.
got. Look,
Yeah, you got
I got.
some shit.
Come on, why would I
Yeah,
use it?
why would-
Like,
right.
let's come on, man.
Right. Look, T. All right, so let's check this out. Right, I'm about to spill the beans.
Now, Dwayne.
Bit the
So
beat.
yeah, that's right. D-Mims.
Let it go.
That's funny. D-Mims likes Kelly Rowland, so he gives props to tell it. It's not that wasn't a put down.
Kelly rolling nice. You know?
Yeah, I'm not.
she
No, I just want to
nice.
make sure like everybody's up on it.
Kelly
hold on.
Rowland is nice, but she still tried to text Nelly through Excel on a Nokia communicator and wonder why he didn't, and got mad that he didn't answer. That's almost sad.
So look, check this out. I just want everybody to know that if you want to see one of the best podcasts of
Hey,
2022, me and technically T go be on a podcast tomorrow. We gonna have us some fun. Me and T,
that's gonna be good.
we going live tomorrow and we gonna chop it up for a bit. And we ain't gonna hold back, man. We gonna talk our shit tomorrow, and we gonna talk about tech. We're gonna talk about tech, and we're gonna talk about everything, man. And we're gonna have some fun. Me and T tomorrow. If y'all want to see an exciting podcast, check it out tomorrow. Tomorrow night. and we're gonna have some fun. And if you don't know about it, I have a podcast YouTube channel called the Tech Preacher Podcast. Check it out, go subscribe. The podcast is be live here, and it goes to the Tech Preacher Podcast channel. Also, if you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all your podcast channels, you can hear the audio version of me and T and others. I had Barrett Johnson. I had everybody on my podcast so far, except Catwoman. I got to get her on my podcast, and we gonna have some fun. Check it out. But yeah, tomorrow me and T gonna be on the podcast. We're gonna have some fun tomorrow.
All right, I'm gonna put in. Give me
Yes,
just one
sir.
second. I don't know if everybody understands where you're at though.
Yeah. There gonna be a lot of no. There won't be no.
Yeah.
trolls
So
in the chat.
tomorrow you're gonna see. So come to this channel to see Easy and T. But if you happen to be, sub to this one, just in case you miss it, sub to this channel too.
Yeah.
Big House, the A53 is a Respucia.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. What's
Right,
the-
it ain't Solange.
Ooh, what is
Respucia.
What he
what is
said?
Big House say?
It's Shanae. That's who it is.
Shanae.
Did he say the A53 is Solange?
It's Solange.
He did. No,
Dude.
that's Shanae. The A53
It's
is Shanae.
Solange.
That thing's
Respucia.
horrible, man.
No.
And I can speak
You
on it
gotta
because
put
I had
some
it, and it's
respect
hot
on
garbage.
Solange's name.
Yeah,
man.
put some.
Yeah, the A53 is
I
not a
love a
good
little
phone.
crazy every now and then.
It's not a good phone. I mean, look, I think Samsung just threw the bullshit out there and said, you know what, we go sell bullshit for this year, and maybe
Yeah.
the A54.
And I don't think they understood.
They didn't
I
understood
think
the
I think
assignment.
they anticipated Google doing the same thing, having the
Yeah,
plastic
go come
build
up
and all
with
that
some
stuff. So
bullshit.
like, we'll
Yeah.
throw this stuff, right?
I mean, I think the A series after the A53, I think Samsung stopped caring about it. Like they don't care. The A53 is a device that, I mean, 99% of every YouTube content creator talk bad about this phone. And if everybody talk bad about this phone, that means it has to be an issue. Listen, I'm not gonna spend $400 just to test it.
No, I'm not
do it.
testing. I trust.
not
I
testing
trust what I saw on.
Yeah, I
video,
trust what I
and,
saw.
Uh,
I trust what I saw.
Ursula. Ooh.
There you go.
No,
Ursula.
it's the A53 is like Medusa, right?
Go ahead.
Just an ugly motherfucker.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
sorry.
I would go
motherfucker.
that round. That's
This sorry motherfucker.
that's
Medusa.
appropriate.
Medusa.
I can
That's
give you that,
appropriate.
Medusa.
Yeah, I get it.
With snakes in her fucking head, right? This is
Yeah, absolutely,
ugly.
sir.
This terrible.
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 The lagging happens when she turns you to stone.
Yeah, when she look at you, she turns to that's how bad that bitch is.
AT, the A53 has JIT energy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
funny.
Lord have mercy.
JIT energy. The A53.
I did want to respond to somebody's comment. Somebody mentioned something about the podcast.
JIT energy.
I did.
All right, so something said there are going to be a lot of trolls in the chat. I don't think so. You know why? Because they got to be a member.
Yeah, they gotta.
They got to pay,
money.
player.
They gotta pay.
Gotta pay.
Yeah,
player.
they're not a member. Trolls not going to pay just to come and troll us. Only, dedicated people that love to support the channel is going to come through. You won't get no trolls on the podcast because guess what? They got to pay.
I've paid to
paid.
be a troll before.
Well, yeah,
it was worth it.
It
was worth it.
He said it's worth it. He said it was worth it.
Every dollar of that was worth it.
He said it was worth
To see that man melt down on the live stream was amazing.
Yo, shout out to Carl. I see him in the building. What's up with your Carl? Carl been out there doing some crazy shit. He been throwing phones up and down. It's no way that phone's still surviving, man. No way. Every time I see Carl out there, he throwing that phone up and down and it still work. Man, that phone got to be fucked up by now, bro.
See, Carl need a helicopter. That way he can drop that thing from like.
I mean,
20
Carl been throwing shit out there, man. They be throwing shit. I'm like, damn, even if you don't crack the device, I'm sure the internals probably all riddled to shreds.
From just the vibration and
Yeah,
the
just
shocks.
the vibration and the shock. I'm sure that the internals are just
The
shot and
solders
shit.
are all messed up.
vibration, sir.
The vibranium, sir.
What is that Jerry Rick says all the
The
time?
vibranium.
The Lego collectors, the Lego connectors, they're all
Yeah, the Lego connector, they all
Mm-hmm.
came out. The vibranium then fucked it up. No, I didn't watch your competitor. I don't watch your competitors.
We at the top of the hour.
Oh, we're in the top of the hour. So in the top of the hour, I want to give a shout out to everybody that joined the stream. Catwoman Tech Valley is in the building. The Bionic Scoop, baby, is in the building. Holla at your boy Barry. And we got Sean P in the building.
Sean P.
That's what I'm talking about. We ain't look, we at the
on
top
that
of the hour.
Get off that OnePlus website, sir. Get off that OnePlus website, sir. Get off that OnePlus. He's like, I can wait a little bit longer for that 12S.
Yes, indeed.
First and foremost, Sean looked like he was personally attacked by Barry coming at him like that.
We got
Hey,
the phone lines.
it was not on my radar, and then I saw the stuff. I was like, wait a second here.
Hold on, I'm reading the article, and just then I saw that if you connect your OnePlus 9 to your account, your
Yes,
Red Coin
you
account,
get an extra
so I grabbed my
$50.
I got up, grabbed my OnePlus 9, and then I'm like,
You get
"All
an
right, what
extra
gonna give me?"
$50. So it's like
Yeah,
it's
give me my
$600. Yeah.
Give me my 50.
Like I'm like, dude, because like I said, I gotta be.
Juan,
Like,
I'm not doing this with you today, sir.
Do it.
I'm
Yes.
not doing this with you, sir.
So the phone lines is wide open. Give us a call at 504. Oh shit, people calling already. Okay.
He said, "Shut your mouth, nigga. Answer the phone."
Yo, you're live.
Hey, this is the Batman. I want to talk to Catwoman.
All right.
Yes, hello.
Who's this?
Catwoman, it's called Welcome Back.
It's like, I don't know how I was gonna go off here.
I'm about to say,
What
what?
the fuck is this?
Yeah, I was like, it's like, hey,
Right.
hang this phone up.
I didn't even look at the call ID. I didn't even look at the call ID.
Welcome back,
stupid,
and
Derek.
I do have something to talk. So,
Mhm.
do you guys think OnePlus will die because nobody give a fuck about their 10T?
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
So much stuff. The day is their release day, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think the OnePlus will die. So if OnePlus the brand dies, it don't matter. The engineers aren't going anywhere. The people aren't going anywhere. They'll just move on to fully Oppo and Realme and just keep killing it.
Yeah, that's how Chinese do. They say something, they do the other thing. Like,
Oh, I'm gonna need
let
you to
me
calm
do
down,
this.
sir.
Let me do this. Let me do this. Listen, OnePlus is like original flagship killer, and now
Yes.
they're trying to be flagship, so they're going to kill themselves first. Am I right?
So they're gonna do suicide, huh?
Hey,
Carl?
hey, man.
You live
Have you
long
had
enough to become the
Carl,
villain? Is that what it is?
Carl,
that you're
have you had
saying?
something to drink?
Yes.
Yeah, I
No, yeah.
I just have 2 cups of brandy, I think.
Yeah.
Into one glass. I got to dunk a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, he
All right,
sound like
boss.
him.
Yes,
Now, listen,
Seth,
the phone is ringing off the hook, man. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you very much for calling, man.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you guys. And say
you,
hi
man.
to tech women.
All right.
Tech women. Did he say tech women?
He did, sir.
Yeah.
Yo, you're live.
Oh shoot! Guess
Hey.
what?
Hey.
Let's go
How you
ahead.
doing? I want to talk to Preacher.
Hey,
Hey, real
preaching
quick.
The preachers here.
Ooh.
Real
Hey,
quick,
I
everybody in
just
the chat.
Thank you.
Can
Thank you
Big
for
Dog
working
can put a
at
one in the
LG.
chat if you can hear what I'm saying.
I hear you, man.
I hear you. Wait, go ahead. Everybody put a one
okay.
in. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
said,
just want to
"Fuck
say
off."
thank you, Preacher, for keeping the LG wing alive, or the LG alive.
Oh yeah. Love the LG wing. I love the LG
You know,
wing. Yes, sir.
And I have content on TikTok with the wing, and a lot of people are still, to this day, wondering what it is.
Mm.
And they think that I'm in another country. You know, if you want to include Texas in another country, then so be it. But, you know, I do, I had LG follow me until they dismantled their business. And it's a fun ride. I tell you, it is always a pleasure opening that thing up and seeing people's eyes.
You know,
So
I got.
appreciate it, man.
You know, I got 2 LG wings, huh? I had to buy
Oh,
2
yeah,
of
yeah.
them.
Hey,
didn't have
he
to-
had,
you just
I got
didn't
two
have
of
to.
them.
I had
You
to
didn't
buy
have
You
to do
know,
it.
you know the crazy thing about it. I got the same colors. I got them on I got two different. I got
Talking
one
about
LG
hustling
Wing.
backwards.
One was AT&T, one T-Mobile, right?
Yes, one AT&T and one Verizon.
Verizon, that's right.
Yeah, I got Verizon and one T-Mobile, and I had to. I had to, man. I love them.
You had to do it.
I had to do it. I had
You
to,
didn't,
man.
Easy.
Yeah,
You really didn't,
definitely.
sir.
You didn't have. He didn't have.
Yeah, definitely.
I had the Wing, and the Wing was a great phone. Great phone.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
definitely a
Wing- yeah.
flagship for the history books.
It's
Can't
let
find
me
one
tell you
now.
something. To this day,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
the most innovative phone
Yes,
that you could buy.
but
It's the most innovative
LFA.
phone.
You
It's
need
the
some help,
most
man.
innovative phone that you could buy right now at the LG. If you can
Yes,
get
sir.
it, if you can get one.
You can't not.
You could offer Easy, but Easy ain't gonna sell it because he had to get two.
He ain't
He had to get
selling
two.
Everything's filmed on the LG Wing.
I've seen some people do some slow motion video on the LG Wing and it's killing it. I also see, listen, I made videos between the LG Wing and the LG Galaxy. I mean, the Galaxy S22
You did
Ultra
it
when
with
it
the
comes down
Pixel
to
with cinematic pan.
with cinematic
There's
pan.
a lot of that gimbal mode was smoother.
Oh
which-
man,
Yeah,
you
goodness,
know how
gimbal
smooth
mode.
cinematic pan
absolutely.
is. That gimbal mode is smooth.
Yeah, I just bought a gimbal like a few days ago. So, yeah.
I wouldn't even when I use the LG Wing, I don't use a gimbal. I mean, the
Yeah, I don't
fucking
use a
oh,
gimbal.
But wait a second. Wait a
Yeah.
second. Are you limited to 1080p though?
yeah, you only limited to
So
yeah.
he might want a gimbal
But
if he
when
wants to do
the-
4K.
But when the
Yeah.
screen is closed, you could go 4K.
4K,
at
right.
60. Yeah.
And
so you
I
do it.
understand why they did it because of the chipset that's in it, right? If they would have
Yeah,
did
it's
it,
a
865,
Yeah, it's a 765.
Yeah.
yeah, they could have done it. But I mean, I understand what they did, right? But I mean, god damn, that gimbal mode is so good on the
Yeah,
LG
absolutely.
Wing. Fuck me,
Yeah,
man. That
they call me
motherfucker is
the
good.
they call me the king of the wing on TikTok. So
Oh yeah.
you guys want to check it out. It's all LG Wing. Nothing
Sean
else.
is over there
I
crunching
use
numbers.
is just strictly the
moving
LG
shit.
I don't know what
Wing.
you're talking
I'm loyal.
about, man. The man's
And I
talking about the
appreciate
Wing.
it,
I'm
Preacher.
listening.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about the Wing, and I don't care what nobody say. The photos that come out that device is fucking A1, man. I mean, listen, the portrait shots on the LG Wing is up there with Galaxy's S22, man. I put it against the Galaxy S. Look, I did the blind camera test, right? I did the blind camera
manual
test.
mode.
I did the blind camera test with the LG Velvet, and people was picking the LG Velvet over the S22.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Yep. If you do a blind test, they couldn't even.
You do a blind test. You do a blind test. I promise you, most people will pick the LG Wing, the LG Velvet, the LG V60 over these so-called flagships, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
I always use manual mode on my shots. So
Yeah. But man, I appreciate you calling in, bro.
I appreciate you answering.
Thank you. All right.
All right, I'll continue to watch. Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about, man. He hit me up before about about his TikTok, man. Look, man, I'm on TikTok. I be on TikTok, and I thought about doing a TikTok, but I just can't. I don't know, man. That's a lot of editing. So, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of editing. I like to do my stuff on YouTube. You know, I don't know. I'm not the TikTok person yet.
I love TikTok.
TikTok, you don't stop.
I'm not on the TikTok yet. But
I'm more entertained on TikTok than I am on YouTube.
yeah, they got a lot.
YouTube
You don't get
keeps recommending me the same videos over, even though I watched the video. He's
Yeah.
recommending me the same video over and over again. It's so annoying. So I go to TikTok because there's actually different content that it recommends me.
But as y'all talk, I'm gonna step away for a second.
Okay.
Where you going?
Hey, so Lon, it doesn't surprise me. Just Poco is Poco in name, but it was a Xiaomi phone, so it doesn't totally surprise me if they picked the Poco phone.
Yeah, Barry, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta think about it. I don't want to trade in my 9 Pro.
Like I said, I was right with you. Like me and you were. I know. I was like, look at then TK started posting stuff. I was like, I'm like, he got double the speed. He's getting way better.
I didn't know that because this afternoon
I didn't know it either.
last time. Yeah, I looked at it this afternoon, and they said something about they dropped the price on the Pro, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I'm like, I'm not gonna buy the T because I don't think it has the alert slider. I don't believe it does.
No,
I didn't think about it. Then of course here you come.
Hey man,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. You know what we have to do though. We have to be
sports
we have to
book.
be truthful,
Not
right?
far.
We have to talk about what these phones do. We everybody here has their biases, but we have to give credit where credit's due. And I believe they brought it. I believe they brought it. It's a clear. Hey, you want the ultimate? It's like I said, it's Vivo X80 Pro and iQOO. You want the ultimate gaming phone that can take decent photos? Get the iQOO. If you want the big dog camera, get this.
So, Sean, you think you're gonna go with the Pro, with the 10 Pro?
Yeah, if I wanted either one of them, I would go with the Pro.
Yeah, because after I did, because I don't want to trade in my 9 Pro, even though they give them decent money for one.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade in your 9 Pro.
I don't want to trade in the 9 Pro. Yeah. So,
the 9 Pro, like when you compare the 10 Pro, the 9 Pro, the 9 Pro is a great phone. The one that you can see if you have something else to trade in for the 10T, because if you got the 9 Pro, you don't really need the 10 Pro.
No. I don't know. I got to give some thought. I got to run the numbers. I got all my RMAs back, so I have money now.
Okay.
I sent all that stuff back. So yeah. So I got
coming in now, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah, no, it's already coming, sir.
Speak up, man. Tell us about something. I know you got information to tell us.
What?
Calling you out.
What information, yo? Huh?
What you got, man?
What you hiding over there?
What's your hide? I got something for your hide. Look, check this out.
Lord have mercy.
Update on LaShawn, 41 away from 1K.
What are you drinking, sir?
Hey, thank you, sir. 41 away. Can't wait.
So why would I sell a Septian? Why would I sell it for 300 when they're offering 400? Why would I do that? That's again hustling.
Dog likes to pay over, sir.
Yo, you lied.
He wants to pay over. He can give me 500. I'll send it to him.
How's everybody doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, just looking at this OnePlus 10T thing.
Okay, what's your thoughts about it?
Well, look, I'm old school, so I like mid-range phones that are actually mid-range prices.
All right.
So when OnePlus first came out, they came out with mid-range priced phones, but they were flagship. They were right there with the performance and the features, and they've gone away from that a little bit.
So wait, hold up. You saying the OnePlus 10T got away from performance?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that look, the OnePlus 10T is how much?
$650.
16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage.
16 gigs of RAM.
Way better Wi-Fi and 5G connectivity in all the phones out right now, unless it's an Oppo Find X5 Pro.
4,800 milliamp battery.
Charge it up in probably about 17 minutes, 0 to 100.
You would have take that about 20 minutes. 17 minutes.
You have to take that.
I didn't realize that they
bring it to me right now.
Because
I didn't realize that they released the phone at a mid-range price, because the recent phones from the Pro and the 9 and the 10 have been a much higher price. Let's say. I apologize.
No, you're good. Hey,
you're good.
Hey,
a
lot of people didn't know that they were going to do what they did today. They knew the specs and all this stuff, but they didn't know the price.
Yeah. So now
that's why you come to this channel to get the facts.
No, Lon.
That's right. That's where we come here. You get the facts. You get the facts right here.
I didn't know until Barry just told me. So
you get the facts right here. But you know what I'm gonna do?
In that case,
yeah.
But what I say in that case, then if the performance is there, and from what I've seen on the web, it's right there. So and then there's no reason not to buy it. 650 is a lot better than 1,300 or 1,400 for overheating flagships.
Well, that brings up a question, right? If you could put 16 gigs of RAM with the 8+ Gen processor in it, 256 gigs of storage, decent cameras, and good build quality at $600, why pay $1,500 for a phone? Why pay $1,500 for a phone? That's the question.
There's no reason.
Why pay $1,500 for a phone? Why? Like, What is it about any phone that you go pay $1,500 for when you got devices that's way better when it comes down to internals, flagship specs, and everything else in between than the name brand devices like Samsung and Apple? Now, I know what people going to say. Well, you're going to get 5 years of updates easy. Those other devices going to give you 3 years of updates. But the motherfuckers are $800 cheaper. It's $800 cheaper. What you, I mean, I'll take 3 years versus 5 years to save $800. Anybody in the chat want to spend an extra $500-$600 just for 2 years of updates?
Septian would.
Yeah, fucking Septian. You know who Septian is? You know who Septian is?
Mr. Krabs?
I would just interject one thing.
Yeah.
I didn't spend $1,500 on my phone. I'm going to spend around $399 after trading in my old phone.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is the only thing. But look at MSRP. Even if, I understand trade-ins is a big deal, right? But what if you don't have a trade-in?
Yeah, if you don't have a trade-in, guess what?
Yeah.
What if you don't? You go pay $1,500 up? You know?
Nope, never will.
You gonna pay $1,500 for a
will.
phone if you don't have a trade-in? See, a lot of people base a lot of things based off of trade-ins, right? But what if you don't have a trade-in? And I see people trading in like 4 phones. Who the fuck does that?
Who buys 2 wings? Who buys 2 wings and won't get rid of one of them, sir?
Well, he might need
Come
them, right?
on now, dog.
Easy,
Don't
you might
do
need it,
that.
right? Like, let's be real. You might need it. Easy. What if your AT&T service goes out, right? You might need that Verizon wing, right? So
Yeah, that's right. I might go
Barry, will you
out of
stop feeding this monster?
He says what he's doing.
Stop
Barry's
it.
trolling right
I
now.
was just gonna
he
say
is.
that
Tapping,
for the
big cap.
He did it when I first got in.
Did I pay this S22 Ultra? I bought it for $1,399. I got $1,000 trade-in. I also got $100 off for extra extra storage.
Right.
And I also got $200 Best Buy gift card. So
there you go.
I mean,
There you go. That's hustle. The right way.
So $99 after
Not backwards.
Hey,
Great
fat
job.
one.
$99
Dual
after
wings.
trade-in, after my Best Buy gift card, which I spend on other things.
I hate it here.
It's worth it to trade in for me.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna throw this curveball in before I let you go. I paid $250 for a phone and save fucking $1,200, and I could bring my wife out to a good dinner and still have money in the bank.
Is that because you bought that African phone?
Hey, I'm gonna let you go, man.
You heard that? Everybody heard that? You heard that, right?
Yo, you're live.
Come on,
Yo, you're live.
You got me fucked up. Why the hell would I spend more money?
Hey,
Oh, damn. Pepper came in hot.
hey,
He came in.
who is this?
That's Seth. That's Seth.
Okay, Seth. Now you get the Mr. Krabs joke. Mr. Krabs is tight with his money, fool. That's why I made you Mr. Krabs.
I'm not tight with my money. I'm all about saving my money. I want to get.
Hey, hold on, wait. What kind of phone you on, bro? Hold on, you sound like trash.
The Tunnel Vision
using Carolina right
5000.
now.
I'm using my earbuds that is bad.
Oh, wait, hold on, we got to know
Are
these
they
earbuds, so I
earbuds?
won't buy them. I won't never
They must
buy them.
be
What earbuds you got?
I guarantee you they
There's
earphones.
some Harman
Harman Kardon.
Stop.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, about who? Wait, what?
Yeah,
I love that.
I got
Wait,
it from Luke a couple weeks ago for like $50 or 60 or $30. I can't remember.
Bro, that
you
shit
need
sound
to
like
get
trash. I hope you didn't.
$30.
I hope you didn't give it a good review, cause I'm a fuck over you in the comments, bro. I hope you didn't give a good review. I hope you didn't say, "Oh, these sound like the best things on planet Earth." And I'm listening to you right now, and they sound like trash, bro.
Well, he did. Ike.
He did call it. You gave it a favorite. You gave it a good review.
He came in hot.
No, he came in hot and bothered.
What?
You came in hot because you talking about I like the overspill.
Bro, hold on. Bro, you gotta take them bitches off, dog. I can't hear you. Ain't nobody can hear you, bro. That shit sound like trash, bro. Come on now. I'm gonna watch your video after this shit go off, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, if you talk about this is good, bro, I'm telling you, buy these things. I'm like, bro, you sound like shit. Dog, I ain't gonna lie to you, player.
Hang up and call me back.
Right, no, call me back, man. Fuck it, call me back. Yo, you're live.
Man, you sound like trash.
Yo, this Johan, man.
Yo,
what up, yo?
Now that's how you supposed to sound.
Come in.
Yeah, that's how you supposed to sound, step dog. Like Johan ass right now.
What's up, youngster?
Yo, but anyway, I wanted to call in just to talk about that OnePlus 10T, man. That's a solid phone.
Yes, thank you, Johan. Thank you. That is solid.
The only two things I don't like about that device is that they got rid of the
alert slider.
Switch, the alert sliders. Come on, man. That's the only thing that identifies you.
Wait, hold on, bro. I'm gonna put you on with something. Keep calling. Hey, yo, hold on. Let me merge y'all two. Both y'all together. What's up?
Okay. Hey, what up, Something? Hey, what's up, man? But anyway, Johan. Yeah. This is me, bro. What's up? What's up, man? But like I was saying, like that's one of the things that I don't like. That's the only thing that really identified OnePlus individually to me. You know what I mean? But the other thing that I don't like is, man, it's just I can't even say the OS because I've never experienced it. But it's just
you don't like OnePlus OS?
No, he's never experienced it.
Oh, you never experienced it? Okay.
Smooth as butter. Smooth as butter.
You'll like
smooth as butter.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Smooth as butter.
But it's
you'll be happy, man.
That might be. I can't even remember the other thing that I was, acting up about with OnePlus, but that's one of the things that really made me recognize OnePlus as individual companies having that alert switch. So
well, I tell you what. Wait. Hold on. Before y'all even say anything, if you don't know anything about OnePlus and the OnePlus 10T, let me show you this quick clip, and so we
stay
can
on the phone. Stay on the phone.
Don't
Don't stay on the phone, guys.
Stay on the phone. Check this out.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll still be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll still be winning.
That's what I'm talking about. What y'all think about that?
Heck yeah. Man, can I just applaud OnePlus for at the least, like, first off, they should have used your music. Because you got that sound checked out. Okay.
Yeah, so, I did the edits. I did the edits on that.
Yeah, I love it, bro. You doing good. But
what about the Bluetooth codecs? What's the codecs with?
So
on this thing or what?
Yeah, so I need to check that, Septian. I still think probably Xiaomi is going to be what you and El Jefe are going to have to use to have all the codecs for the foreseeable future. But let me check on that.
Wait, so what you trying to put on Bluetooth?
Look like
what you trying to put
But
on
they need the
Bluetooth?
codec. You know, they
support lossless audio.
Their audio.
Yeah, they have a whole bunch of stuff that their viewers are gonna. Hey, does it support LDAC? Does it support this? You know, how do they sound and stuff like that?
Oh, okay.
And they need phones that support it so they can test it out.
Yeah, because y'all do audio. You know, y'all do headphones and shit. That's
correct.
I understand.
Yeah.
You're El Jefe. Yeah, y'all do that. Yeah, I understand. El Jefe better than you, by the way.
Oh
my God.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey, hey, step your fucking game up. Step your fucking game up, dog. Step your fucking game up, dog.
There's a gimbal on my floor right here. I'm gonna go check out my gimbal real quick. Please hold.
Step your fucking game up, dog. Step your fucking game up. El Jefe got bang, bro. He put his fucking foot on your neck, dog.
El Jefe's awesome, man. El Jefe's
El Jefe the dude, man. He's the GOAT.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro. When I see other people, you know, videos,
thank you,
bro,
Michael.
It motivates me to do better. Like you could say up there, say, well, such and such beat you easy. Man, that's motivation, bro. Like I ain't tripping. Like I look at like, okay, cool. How could I make my videos better? How could I be better? How could I do better? When I see other people fucking, you know, shit be looking tight, looking good, man, that's motivation, dog. You know, so I don't want you to take it the wrong way, but I'm telling you, El Jefe, bro.
Oh yeah, I want to be as good. I want to be as smooth as El Jefe and Barry when they deliver
for me.
Like
for me, when I see Weinbeck now, I gotta get to the lab, man. Weinbeck now fucking killing me right now.
Septian, don't give me the people on this panel and El Jefe. That's why I'm doing it like that. Like El Jefe will hit me up like, hey, what were you doing, sir? BG will hit me up. What were you? Everybody on this panel will be like, I'm sorry, sir. This needs to change. So just listen to him. That's all I ask of you. You're grinding. You're doing well. Just listen to El Jefe.
Hey,
Juan, he's sneaky as hell, man. He be stabbing people, man. He be going after them high snob techies, man.
Juan is a beast, man. Like Juan is ridiculous.
You know, you got to listen to Weinbeck now. When you listen to, because he type his shit up, right? His shit way, you know, I type my shit up on this iPad Pro, right? And it's, you know, when I type my shit up, I be trying to be tight.
But Juan does the research too. Like when everybody was slobbing on the S22, he had actually tested the S22, and he's like, "Wait a second, I've got the data that shows this is trash. Let me share it with you real quick."
Exactly. Juan is good.
Hey,
Juan is good.
Hey, Ben, where you at, Ben? He hung up?
That was Johan. I thought
Johan. You can call him Ben.
Johan.
No, you can call him Ben.
Johan.
Johan. He didn't answer. He's like,
he didn't even answer. Like, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Who the fuck is that?
Ben's in the chat.
Ben's in the
chat. Here. Ben said, I'm here.
I'm here, man. I'm all good. Y'all good to hear. We have to hear.
Is it because he's black? Is it because he's black, Eric? Is that what it was?
Speaking of Ben, Benjamin's video on the nothing and the 6A camera comparison, that was good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Oh, yeah, Ben. Okay. I think
Don't
different
me,
Ben.
Johan.
Lover Attack. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look. I mean, you know, y'all got.
Thank you, Brian.
Tech enthusiasts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next week, you got the Z Fold 4, the Z Flip 4. Which one are you excited for?
Oh, here we go.
Don't give a shit.
I'm saying, you know what? Can I put my opinion on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead,
Somebody's going to think I'm saying some night over here. Some think I'm saying some night over here.
So what?
Really, my opinion is changing. My opinion is changing a little bit. After I'm seeing coverage of the first off, I have the Pixel 6, the Pixel 3a box in my hands right now. I used to have that device. I like Pixel OS. Like what they've done with Material U. Okay, what Samsung didn't even bother to copy that they made a big mistake about. I'm actually interested. I'm interested in Android 12 from Google Pixel. Like they've done some substantial, they've done some substantial changes, man. They're doing their thing, and I believe in the future they're going to be pretty darn big. They're on some Apple stuff now. They got some chipset. They are a big company. They're going to work on this.
Johan, what I think is going to happen too is so if you looked at the early builds of the beta, Samsung was adding a lot more of that stuff, and they pulled it out because they were getting feedback from their fans, and it was too much change for their fans. But I think they really like it too. They feel in the same way, and they want to add it in slowly.
Yeah,
I was one of them. I expressed my views.
Okay, cool.
During the beta.
Cool.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all guys go. I really appreciate y'all calling in, man. You know, something, you know, we had some fun.
When I get on here.
All right.
Good job, Johan.
Nice to meet you.
Keep getting that education, youngster.
Ted, it's allergies, dog. It's allergies, bro.
Yeah. So the phone line is wide open for somebody else to call in.
Yeah.
You know.
Thanks, Michael.
Oh shit! This brother, why he calling back?
Who?
Hey, why you calling back, bro? Yo, Septin.
Hey, I want to talk to you one-on-one.
Yeah,
I want that one-on-one time. I need that one-on-one time.
You messed up my time.
He was calling.
I didn't want to split time. I wasn't trying to split no time with Johan.
Yeah.
I ain't splitting no time with Johan. I need you by myself. I need you by myself.
Right.
I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I think the only thing that Samsung needs to do with the Z Flip is to give it better life. The device
that's all they got to do. They can sit on it.
They
can sit on
it.
Bitter life. I'm doing it. Now, that one I can tell you I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's all. They ain't got to do. And I think that Samsung won't do anything to the Flip. That's it, man. The Flip, all they need is good battery life. That's it.
All we need is bitter life.
Bitter battery life. What up, Forbes? Forbes Tech Review.
Killing those pixel videos.
Oh man, he makes so many pixel videos. He make more pixel videos than everybody.
I don't know, but I think Michi's got him beat right now.
Oh yeah, no. I think Tech Odyssey got him beat because he been making pixel videos a lot too.
Seems like he does them every quarter hour. This dude, man, every time I turn around, he's got one popping up.
So I think
he be churning them out.
Ford's been making a lot of videos. He just did a gaming video, man. I watched it. You know, Ford doing his thing. You know.
Yeah, I seen a little bit of it.
He don't fuck with us no more. You know, he only come by every now and then. You know, I mean, I gotta call him out.
He's busy. He's like grinding.
Yeah, you know, I gotta call him out.
Yeah, I can't be fucking with y'all when I'm grinding.
BG Tech Life came on here drunk as a motherfucker one night, and I'm like, damn, bro. Hey, what's up? And he was like, dang, he was live. All of a sudden, he fall asleep on the stream.
Hey.
Y'all got to go back and look at that stream between BG Tech Life. Y'all got to see BG Tech Life when he was so fucked up. What happened was he was live doing it. They were doing a Team 100 stream, and I was drunk too. So I figured I'd go live after Team 100. So it was late. Don't get me wrong. After 10, 11 o'clock at night. And here come BG Tech Life. You know, I sent him a link. He come on there. You know, we talk some shit. Next thing you know, BG Tech Life was like this. I'm gonna demonstrate how BG Tech Life was.
Slump cam.
Okay. He was like that.
I remember that stream.
He was done, right? He was done. He came on the stream and went to sleep.
Hey, so he came on with
Slump cam.
It was good times, man. We got to have more good times like that, man. Let me tell you something. That's one of the things that we missing.
The mics.
We missing the good times, man. You know, everybody all caught up on, you know, this person doing this, and oh my God, this tech reviewer did this, and that. Man, we got to get back to the fun times. You know, where everybody just enjoy tech in life. You know, and everybody.
I think people can do that if they try some phones outside the comfort zone, and they give it a real shot instead of saying, "Hey, I'm going to be going back to my other phone." Just use and enjoy what you got, man. I'm telling you, you won't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I think the support is there for the smaller content creators, but you know, A lot of content creators got their own agendas, and it's okay. And it's okay that you try to do something different, trying to do a little something here and there. But at the end of the day, man, we just have to be a big community that work together. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
That's difficult to say because when you talk about, being together, doing things together, trying to be a community together, everybody, here come this long-winded motherfucker about to come on here.
Oh, Jesus.
Really, man?
That we already know.
Hey.
Yep.
What you doing, Michael? Oh, it's gonna be a double call.
Hey, who is this?
Hey,
Looks like it's gonna be 2 calls at once.
Mr. Pepper.
how's it going?
This motherfucker says spam. Hold on, let me see what this is. I'm gonna merge y'all two. Yo.
You like that?
Mother.
Good evening. Am I nervous? Is this a conference call?
What?
Is this a conference call? Am I in with Michael as well?
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Oh, I'm just a lurker. A big fan of you, Easy. Big fan. I love the work that you do as always.
That's
gotta be sad.
I appreciate that. I mean, when the call came in, it flagged it as spam.
Are you a spammer, sir?
Well, you are what you eat. That's what they say. The reason why I called in, I came out of the shadows because I'm quite confused with this OnePlus 10T.
Okay, what you confused about?
Is the T now no longer like the equivalent of the iPhone S?
You know what? That's what I'm thinking. I don't think. Well, okay. So
I think you go.
I think it's good and bad, right? I think it's focused on certain areas. So I don't know. I mean, that is confusing part. I was confused too because I'm like, okay, the T supposed to be like better than the Pro, but they didn't name it the Pro, so
it's not supposed to be better than the Pro.
It's not supposed to be better.
What this is, it's sort of like the 12. So we should be. This should be the 12S Ultra, and there should also be like Sean should already have had the 12 Ultra.
Here we go.
It didn't come out. The 12 Ultra. So the OnePlus 10 didn't come out. So think of it as the Speed Edition, and this is more like. This is ultimate performance, but the cameras won't be as good as the flagship. Won't have the alert slider. So next year, the 11 Pro should be just as fast, right, as the T. And then when the T comes out, it's going to be even a faster performer. So kind of think of it like that.
All right. So is this like this specific T in a bubble on its own? Or should we expect the rest of the OnePlus phones to not have alert sliders as well?
No, the flagships will have an alert slider. The Pros will have alert sliders.
Yeah, the Pros will have an alert slider, but the regular. See, I think what OnePlus doing is trying to distinguish the difference between a Pro and the regular devices. So this is the first time they took away the alert slider. So I think they're trying to look. They already know that they was probably going to get some blowbacks, right? They know that. But I think they was gonna get it out the way, and people just gonna have to understand that the Pro model is gonna have all the bells and whistles,
Interesting. It just seems very scary, like horrible time when Samsung removed the headphone jack on the Note 20, but the Galaxy S20 had it. If I have it, no, it was the Galaxy. It was the Note 10, right? That removed the headphone
the Note
jack?
10, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you knew that the rest of the Galaxy phones wouldn't have it because, that was the Note was supposed to have everything. Stressful time.
Yeah. Samsung is a little different. They don't. They was going the Apple route when Apple got rid of the headphone jack, and then maybe a year later, then Samsung did it.
2 years.
2 years. 2 years. Samsung did it.
Yeah.
Because they took 2 years. They were clowning them for those 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were having a good time clowning them too.
Yeah. Yo, Michael Pepper, I see you on here, Michael Pepper.
I am.
What's your thoughts, Michael Pepper?
Well, my thoughts are, I noticed that like CNET and some of the, the old school sort of style channels that have been around forever were the.
Easy said, guess what? This is a
Easy
private
said-
conversation.
All right.
We having this in private.
What
Y'all
happened?
do
Right.
what y'all need to do, but I
Very-
need to handle
just
this in
said-
private.
Right. He just said, now look at him,
And-
motherfucker.
And then you have the regular channels that were coming in and it was like, this is who it's for, this is what it's good at. Yeah, there's some things missing, but this is what you're getting. Look at the price point, look at who it's for. Here's some camera examples and things like that. And I think, I wonder if one of the reasons the slider went away is because, you know, OnePlus started last year with the 65 watt doing like the dual chamber charging. And so I wonder if in order to get that 150 watt, they had to have space to run some of that stuff. And that since like, obviously on like my Vivo, I have that, but that's a folding device. So there's more space there already, but on like the one regular one, and the same thing for the wireless charging, just not having the space to run it so that they can run the faster charging like that. Because I don't know if we've seen any other devices with that high speed charging with like the dual battery cell technology that has sliders and has all the wireless. I mean, they did
Not
last
many people
year,
do sliders, right? I
but
think
nothing like this.
Vivo did a slider, and I think Oppo had tested one. But you're right. But I kind of I understand where you're going, Michael. I kind of don't take them at their word. We will see when the 11 Pro comes out. That will answer the questions. If it comes out with the high and it still has alert slider, then something else is at play. I think it's just an easier way to take the Realme flagship killer that comes out every January and then pick which one that you want to make the OnePlus 11. And, you know, and then they can also kind of focus on the flagship Oppo and then make the flagship Pro for the OnePlus. I could be wrong. That's my conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
I see the T kind of like Google's doing with the A line, right? You still get
Correct.
the high end processor and you still
Correct.
get most of the specs, but they like even the 7T was that way. I mean, obviously the 7 Pro had the pop up, but then the 7T had the little teardrop thing, and they went to the flat display and they changed some things, and like the speakers were a little bit different. But that's where I see they're going with it. It'll be interesting. I'm contemplating getting my hands on one, but I'm gonna see what T-Mobile does with their shield when they pop out, because a lot of times they just give it away for free without any.
That's what they did with the 10 Pro. I was telling everybody, just buy the 10 Pro from T-Mobile.
Was free with no trade-in. Now they're doing the $450 off, or if you do a trade-in, you can get it for $170. And I'm pretty sure you will see the same thing with this one. Will probably be free though because of the price is different. So I'll just wait till then, because they tend to drop it pretty much around the same time as it's officially available, and be able to go just right to them and have it shipped. The thing is, the 10 Pro, I tried to get in store at T-Mobile, and they still don't have it in any of the stores nearby. You have to order online and stuff. And so if you're doing trade-in, that's a little rough because you got to pay ahead of time and then ship it in and then hope that things go right. And I've never dealt with OnePlus with trade-in. I'd be curious to know if anybody that's dealt with that, if it's gone well, how it's been, how long it takes. So.
It sucks. It takes a long time. You got to send the phone in first, and you got to wait. Then they'll give you your money. It's a horrible
It's not like Samsung.
transaction, Michael.
Samsung the only one that gives you the money off top.
Right.
Like Samsung,
Actually,
you get the money off top.
I think if Google had an offer that you could get the trade-in off, you can get the money right away.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
No, they didn't do it for that 5A, that 6A I got.
Really? I thought I had it.
No.
You ordered your pre-order?
Oh.
Yes. I got it. You know what I got it for? Yeah.
They normally don't.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't. Like you got
Okay. No, I know they normally did, but I thought
suck
they
like
did.
OnePlus does. Yeah, no, they suck like OnePlus. OnePlus, you got to send the phone in, then they'll let you know what they're going to give you for it.
Oh,
then
man.
you go ahead and order the phone. It's a
so
pain
they
in
can
the
give
ass.
you the traded value might vary based off once they get the device.
Yeah, and then if they don't come correct,
so
I'm like,
shipping.
hey, nah.
If you ship the device in through UPS or FedEx, and
They
fuck it up.
they send you a shipping. So I know what you're saying.
Yeah, they fuck it up through shipping, and all of a sudden you get less value for it.
Yep.
I mean, you know how fucked up FedEx is, right?
Yes, sir, we do.
OnePlus's website said something
Look
about
at
it.
Look at LaShawn.
Devices I checked had it.
Nigga, I used to work for him. Fuck you. I know how shit is.
Hey, watch your mouth, sir.
I used to work for him. Don't do that.
Oh man.
Watch it, sir.
You know they suck. It's okay, dog. You still my guy.
Hey.
Hey, so Sean, when are you clicking that button, boss?
So, sir, how do you know I haven't already? I just haven't said a word yet. I'm a silent assassin, sir.
Uh-oh.
The only TikTok you were talking about is how long it was going to take your clock to count down to hit that button.
Yeah, I don't do TikTok, but yeah, to answer your question, Michael, yeah, it doesn't take long for me. I told you I'm a phone whore, so it is what it is.
Pause. Doesn't take long. Pause.
So I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I really appreciate that. We're almost at the top of the hour. I thank y'all guys very much for calling in.
Of course.
All right.
Thanks, Mike.
All right. So look, check this out. We right at the top of the hour. I want to change gears for a second and talk about this a little second about the NFL season that's starting tomorrow, right? Preseason games start tomorrow. We got the Jaguars and the Raiders tomorrow. Yeah,
that's right. It is August.
Yeah, preseason starts tomorrow for NFL. I've been waiting on the football games to come on since the fucking Super Bowl. So now we back into NFL.
So you
baby.
excited to keep filming your podcast on Thursday night?
You know what? I might have to change that because I mean, I listen, man. Thursday night football, man. I mean, look, I might have to pre-record my podcast and just go to throw it live or whatever. But yeah, man, starting. September, man, I'm definitely gonna change the podcast, man. So because I can't do it on Thursday, because Thursdays I'll be in front of the TV, and I'll be watching Thursday night football. So, podcast we gonna probably change it up a little bit. But tomorrow I got T, so we're gonna have some fun. But preseason starts tomorrow.
This channel.
Yeah, we go. Yeah, preseason starts tomorrow.
T versus the Preacher is going down.
Yes.
What time? 10 p.m. Eastern.
It's gonna be 9 p.m.
9
Central Time. 9 Central Time.
So we should have
10 Eastern. Yes.
Yeah, 9 Eastern. It should be Ike, and then 10 Eastern Tech Preacher, and then 11 Eastern TK and Juan.
But see, I don't have a time that we ended. So we talk until
it ends. Yeah.
Till it ends. So me and T, T said he go grab a bottle of that shit. I'm gonna have a bottle of that shit, and we go talk. And
talk that shit.
We gonna talk a lot of shit tomorrow. So if y'all want to come to a podcast, listen, put the kids to bed, and make sure that the kids understand that if you do watch the Tech Preacher podcast tomorrow, you might hear a lot of cussing. But you know what? That's how we do it.
You will.
We will. And look, me and T go chop it up, man. Man, the guy came a long way, man. I got a lot of shit to talk about.
Oh yeah, he got a long way.
I got a lot of shit to talk about with me and T tomorrow. We gonna get it all out. We gonna get it all out tomorrow. Anything that y'all want me to ask T, go to the inbox me, man, or hit me up on Twitter. Inbox me on Twitter. Anything you want me to ask technically T tomorrow. Hit me up in my Twitter DMs, man, and I'll make sure I ask them those questions, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. Podcast, man, we don't pull no punches. We ask the hard questions, right?
No. Stop it. Shut up. Okay.
Not
you, Eric. Not you.
Oh shit! You're like, shut up, motherfucker! Shut up.
Not you, Eric. It was a video to play.
So check this out. We know about Thursday, but what's going on Friday?
Hey,
what else goes on Friday, sir?
I don't know. Do you know?
But
we have
we got the pregame.
Savage will be pregaming for
Savage go pregame.
Ignorant hours.
All right, so Savage go
hours,
pregame
9 p.m.
I'll be super ignorant.
So make sure y'all be there, man.
Extra strength ignorant.
Yes,
extra super duper ignorant.
They go Savage says he's pre-gaming Friday.
Okay.
All right.
See, when I watch Savage Scientist stream, right, I got to be already half drunk. I don't know what the fuck he be talking about, right? So I be like, he doing his thing. confused a little bit, you know. We got to be confused. Listen, you got to either be drunk or high to watch Seven Scientists, right? Because that's the only way you can understand what he's talking about. But now he go pregame for the Ignorant Hour, and we got the Ignorant Hour this Friday, guys, and then Saturday we got slang digital
Sunday,
slang.
Hefe.
Hefe Sunday. Okay.
Monday, Juan.
Hey man, I'm grilling Sunday, Hefe. You gonna be doing this or what, bro? I need this on my Sundays, bro.
Tuesday, next Tuesday, right?
I'm wearing the shirt, dog. Goddamn. Come on, Hef.
We have GG, and then we're back here on Wednesday.
Yeah, cool. We'll be right back. And that thing we be right. Let me look at the dates because the keynote address for Samsung is on the 10th. Oh shit! It's on Wednesday.
It's on Wednesday.
Holy shit! That the keynote address for Samsung is that Wednesday. Oh my
Hopefully
God.
they can surprise like the OnePlus, man.
I hope y'all ready. Oh, we go talk about it. Oh,
yeah, I might have to get up. I might have to be here and block out some time and start early. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck left?
Scoop.
Scoop.
All right. Yeah, no, so I mean next week, guys, it is the Samsung keynote address next Wednesday.
Hey, why are you so close?
And
Bitch ass Chrome.
Wow.
And I'm gonna tell you, if y'all guys is gonna be ready for the Baba bullshit,
Come on, man. Like I said, we got 1 week. Please, Samsung, please.
Bro,
You think they're gonna change anything, Barry?
Fuck no, it ain't gonna change nothing come next week. Oh, they gonna doodle. Where the fuck you been at for 2 hours?
Listen.
They gonna doodle.
You say Samsung, he shows up.
Right, soon as you say Samsung, he got Samsung nuts in his
like-
mouth.
he like
Where
the
you at?
Candyman.
Exactly what I'm saying. I was gonna say, shout out to Candyman. Samsung.
I agree.
Samsung.
I agree.
Samsung. Here comes Doodle.
They gonna doodle. That
Samsung
doodle
Galaxy
pop up.
S22 Ultra.
As soon as we talk about Samsung, they go doodle with Samsung nuts in his mouth.
Wow.
The full 3 has a
Damn. God, here we go. Listen to me. As long as I'm only interested in the flip right now. I'm really interested. I'm gonna trade in this flip 3.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna hand it back to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand it right back to him.
Yeah.
Get my $1,000. Hopefully they're giving.
Yeah. I mean, look, if I had Broomhilda from last year, I would definitely trade that in. If you had a Galaxy S21 Ultra,
if you had the overheating, right?
Yeah,
some people that did, but get rid of it.
Yeah, get rid of it. That was my first trade in.
And that was if you got an S10, it's time to trade it in too.
All right, hold up. We got somebody calling in. Yo, you're live.
Hey, Eric, nice to finally hear from you in a long time, man.
Hey, who is this?
Hey, this is Tom, the guy that sent you the nice Todd McFarlane illustrations that you missed out, like from before your time almost. You remember the Wolverine, Spider-Man?
Oh yeah. Thank you for the text messages and all the stuff. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I had to go old school on you.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. So, what's your thoughts is about the OnePlus 10T?
I'm not up on that, but where I am at, and I've been following you, is that not only did you give me a good eyesight opener for the Adobe Premiere software to have the audio and video
synchronize.
Yes.
Synchronize.
I did my job. I did what I asked. I did my job. I helped somebody. Yes.
That is dope.
You helped me too.
Because I'm thinking of starting my own podcast since there's more money to be made in that than in actual YouTube videos. But you got to kind of do both to do like, a special expose,
Yes.
like a Joe Rogan experience. It doesn't, I think, put it all out there. Then it gets people following him on the other media. So what I want to say is in the big scope of things, I am a Samsung fan.
And I gotta say that I'm not over optimistic with what I've heard is coming out with the new Z Fold, because it has a less than 100 milliamp battery than my S20 FE, which came out 2 years ago. So I can't really see how it can kind of sustain a demanding machine, even though it may be more optimized with a Qualcomm modem inside.
Right.
But not yet have its own silicon yet.
I agree with you. And look, the Galaxy S20 FE, one of my favorites. I got to pull it out and do some videos about it. But that device had DeX, a 4,500 milliamp battery in it. It's on Android 12.
Trash.
It's great.
I know, man.
Hard to put it. It's hard to put it down. And hello. But the Exynos one does look like I have a lighter screen, though it's 20% less efficient, I guess, than the other one. But where I really want to go with the conversation is to talk about the hubs that you can get for your Galaxy devices, because whether you got 512 gigabytes or 256 gigabytes, number one is I'm not attracted to the new Z Fold since it's only 512 gigabytes. I don't even know if it has an internal expansion in memory, but I got to have my hubs for connecting into ports, because that's going to give me a pathway to other external storages. And I got to start off with something affordable. And my friend Marcus, at Mars Music, MAARS, he sells audio video equipment. He knows about acoustics and all that stuff. So it's nice to finally talk to you in a while.
Yeah.
I realize you're a busy man,
Very
but
busy.
I thought it'd be awesome for you to be having like an interview with my friend Marcus on all of your solutions with all of his.
Well, have him send me an inbox, man, and we can put it together. Have him have him hit me up in my hit me up on my DMs, and we can put something together, and maybe we could do some type of interview podcast together and talk about different things and stuff like that, man. So my door is always open, and I'm willing to have some fun, man.
Right.
Yeah, I can send them your phone number. I don't know your email address.
Yeah,
but,
well, you could hit me up on
Give him
on
the
Twitter,
email address.
Yeah, tell him hit me on eazycomputersolution LLC, at gmail.com, and go from there. Or I'll send you a text message, and you can hit me up and stuff like that. So because this phone here,
it's turned off during the week. He doesn't answer.
Yeah.
This is the only time it's on. So you could also, if you go to his channel,
go to my channel and DM me
in the about section.
Go to
he'll have it on
about. Go to
there.
about. Yeah, go to my channel. Hit about.
Yeah, I linked your channel through one of your links onto his Facebook page, so he's going to be seeing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just tell him to go to the about section. He'll find the email.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So what stuff to talk about is just that I don't see anything really worth it in Samsung, and he's an Apple guy, by the way. So I mean, that's going to be a controversy,
Yeah.
Down with Apple. Down with Apple.
Yeah. It's the thing about it is, we have this platform. We talk about it, man. We put everything out on the table. We talk about the pros and cons about everything, and we make sure we get the information out there for people to understand whether or not they want to buy it or not, or go for it or not, or whatever. We talk about other alternatives, right? We talk about other alternatives. So man,
you almost have to say you got to be back 2 years, and this ain't your grandma's cell phone.
Yeah. Well, look, man, we right at the top of the hour, man. We about to get on out of here. I really appreciate you calling in.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Hear from you sometime.
All right. Cool beans.
Okay. Ciao.
All right. Ciao. All right, guys. So we right at the top of the hour. And listen, man, we really appreciate everybody that comes through. And don't forget about tomorrow, man. We gonna have some fun, me and T.
Yeah,
And
that's gonna be fun.
you know, we gonna get on out here.
Remember,
Shout
it's
out
this channel, guys.
this channel, right?
But if you miss this channel, you miss a notification, you want to see it at a later day, you can go to the Tech Preacher Podcast channel.
Check Tech Preacher Podcast, and yeah, man, I'm at a little over 400 subscribers, man, and you know, we rolling over there, man. I really appreciate everybody showing support on the other channel, and all the podcasts go over there. But I would probably throw some shorts over there, you know, and do some stuff over there, man. We're gonna have some fun. So before we get out of here, I would give a huge shout out to Tech Valley, the Tech Preacher, the Tech Valley, the Catwoman, for coming on.
Tech Valley, the Tech Preacher.
I know. Tech Valley. Listen. Before we leave, I want to talk about the story. I was invited to a Samsung event.
Okay.
And I invited Catwoman. Me and her went to this event in New York, and we had a fucking blast of a time. Yeah. We went to the phone. We put our hands on the devices before everybody got a hold to them, right? And we just, oh my God, that was a very good, memorable time. Yeah. I got an opportunity to meet her in person, and we just had a blast of a time. Now we had some bumpy roads, right? We had an audio problem with when it was we had wireless mics or something that didn't work out for us and stuff like that. But we went to the local Best Buy, and we went bought some. I went bought some stuff, and it all worked out great. She filmed me as I was doing the video, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was a great
awesome.
time.
It was a great time, man. It was a great time. She was my camera person. It was fun, man. It was fun. It was a lot.
How long did y'all do that for? What was it? 2 days? 2-day event?
It was a 1-day event.
It's a 1-day event, right? It was a 1-day event. We was in Manhattan.
No, we were in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, yeah.
Okay. Because I went to 2 Samsung events. One was in Manhattan and one was in Brooklyn. And yeah, man, I remember going outside the hotel and walking down the street, and we went to liquor store, and it was yeah, of course, you know, we had to, and it was fun, man, a lot of fun. So that event was great, man. They had an after party and all kinds of other stuff, man, and it was just so much fun, man. We want to get back to the old roots, man. Hopefully in the next couple of years, man, when everything kind of open up and time, things get a lot safer and everything, man, we get back to what we doing. OnePlus did it, right? Yeah. OnePlus had a whole crowd of people, so that was a good thing. So, oh man, it was so much fun. But we're right at the top of the hour. I will say, give a shout out to everybody, and don't forget about Holla at Your Boy and Sean and everybody, man. Y'all do y'all thing and subscribe to these people channel and show some love, show some support.
Hey, still 41 away. We got to get him to 1K. Let's go, everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
You ain't at 1K yet?
No,
what's
sir.
going on?
If he's 41 away, sir.
People lost their mind. That's what's going on.
So wait,
I'm just gonna throw that out there, Sean. I'm not a mathematician.
Hey,
oh, you silly man! That's awesome.
I never claimed to be a mathematician.
There's a link.
Y'all
Subscribe,
make sure y'all subscribe to
subscribe,
this channel.
subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Hit that subscribe button and check out the channel. And man, that's what I'm talking about. Holla at your boy. Make sure y'all get them to 1K. 1K.
That's the real shit starts.
That's it. That's it. Thank y'all.